What's going on, guys? Oofsky here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Gundam Base Limited Zaku 2 Cross Silhouette Clear version. I'm kind of in between builds right now for like high grades or better, so I thought I would just do a little palette cleanser in the form of a small kit. And since the channel has grown a lot recently, I thought that it would be a lot of fun to do one of the limited kits, albeit P Bandai or Gundam Base. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. I really appreciate the support. I'm really enjoying the community that we're building. Now let's talk about this handsome little man. It is the clear color. The box, as is kind of a downfall of the P Bandai boxes and the Gundam Base boxes sometimes. They don't give us a ton of information to go off of. I mean, it's an SD kit, so there isn't the craziest amount we need to know about this bad boy. I do like the art, though, even it's monotone, and we get the cross silhouette frame instead of the SD frame, which is going to be great for our final product and posing it. Let's open and get started. The SD Gundam Cross Silhouette line, or SDCS for short, is an SD Gundam line that was initially introduced in June of 2018. It's a very ambitious project with designs that feature two different inner frames so you can build your mobile suit however you'd like. The first is the SD frame. It is a classic, albeit less articulate frame, more akin to early BB Senshi SD kits. And the second titular cross silhouette frame has much more articulation and puts the mobile suit into the same proportions from the widely popular SD Gundam G Generation video games. Now, this iteration of the iconic Zeon mobile suit, the Zaku 2, originally released in June 2019, 1 year after this line's inception. Now, the build of this kit was very straightforward, as one could expect from an SD kit, although it had all of the lovely pleasures of new molding, from the feet to all of the little details on the rail that the eye swivels back and forth, to those weapons, which are molded in one piece, which I love because that is a complaint that I routinely have with the high grades, that they get gated terribly and we have to combine them in long ways and it just doesn't look so great. But the gates on these SDCS kits are almost gated like entry grades, where they are barely attached to the runners at all. And this is especially important with completely clear kits like this because you get barely any stress marks to fuss over. And boy howdy, do these clear parts like to show stress marks. And while overall I think that this kit, like I said, has very good molding, if I had to complain about anything, I will say that I do not like that the missile pods on either one of the legs are hollow in the back and that you can see into where the indents are from the mold. I don't love that. But what I do love is that this SD Zaku can have both hands holding that bazooka. That is such an awesome feat for an SD kit. If you try to do this to a BB Senshi kit, you'd torque that arm off and it would be hanging and floating like Woody waving to Buzz from Sid's house in Toy Story. But not here. Those shoulder pauldrons also move independently, which is great. And one thing that I would like to note is that if you are going to pick up this kit, the inner frame is gray. They did release green and red frame and frame like extensions as separate purchases, so I wasn't sure if we were going to get a green frame out of the box with this. Rest assured, it is the standard gray frame, so if you need to get the cross silhouette booster, you can buy the gray, not have to worry at all. And lastly, let's just do a roundabout with all of his weapons. All of these things clip and he can hold them all. We got a clip for the bazooka on the back. All in all, the SD cross silhouette line is very ambitious in a general sense, giving us more articulation, and these legs do bend very well. The left leg is worth noting, at least on this particular kit, it's more loose, the right leg is tight, so I don't think this is a specific defect, but just a one-off on this particular kit that I just happened to buy. The arms also move really well, allowing you to get some very nice action poses. You can outstretch the things. The pauldrons move independently, albeit a little limited, but that's all right. And the head swivels on its own. It's got the standard high-grade swivel. Oop, thank you. Not a good sound. And this can be further accentuated with the cross silhouette booster pieces, which I'm saving mine because I have a Barbatos Lupus Rex that I want to make sure it can be as articulate as the Wolf King needs to be. This is a great, gorgeous kit. The separation, though, I can't really ding it because this is one of the more articulate SD kits I've ever had the pleasure of building, but the skirting being one piece limits the fact that the legs don't move as well. I think you could detail this kit really nicely too, because everything has beautiful newer molds. They really are gorgeous. And if you guys are interested in picking up your own SD kits, or even some limited kits like these Premium Bandai or this Gundam Base kit, or even some third-party kits or miscellaneous extras, check out the private warehouse section on leapingpandahobbies.com. The private warehouse section on leapingpandas.com houses all kinds of oddities, from resin conversion kits, limited edition Gunpla kits, some third-party kits, and anything else your little heart might desire. And as always, you can use my promo code EGGHEAD, that's promo code EGGHEAD, for 10% off your entire order. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this and you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We've got around 800 returning viewers and about 270 subs. You guys keep coming back, so you might as well join us. We're building a really great community here. And I will see you later this week with another video, guys.